But if you look at the sidecar class, yes, you would say that perhaps 4-time winner Roger Misa would be in with a chance, but does the boarded circuit favour the speedway style outfits? 2 or 3 of the outfits I know have been changed to suit these conditions, and it's going to be a very, very interesting contest. Well, enough for me setting it up. I think we're in for some fantastic racing. The weather at long last is in our favour, and we are going to see a tremendous 1995 bonfire burn-up. Have a word with everybody in the sidecar pits, because I do think the field is quite open today, but I couldn't miss having a word with Ivor. Ivor, there's a lot of people going to say that perhaps your outfit is set up for this circuit.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. We'd like to think it is, but there's a few other people with bikes similar now. The grass track guys have started to set their bikes up right. Well, everybody's quick out there at the minute. It's not going to be a lot in it, to be honest.
Well, I think you're absolutely right, there's not going to be a lot in it, but obviously, Pete, a quick word. You've been out for practice. How does it feel?
Oh, good, very good, nice and smooth. Bit of rubber on the corners already. Just to wait and see.
Wait and see, and indeed I keep saying that on this video there's a lot of anticipation here this morning. You know, the first time we've been to the boarded circuit in 1995, quite ironic really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame it couldn't be used more often this year. I mean, it's the track I think that everybody likes to ride. There isn't a smoother track in the country. And it's a kind of track that's easy to ride very quickly, so hopefully we'll get a few more here next year.
Well, indeed, I know they've booked a lot of dates for next year, but today is what we've got to concentrate on. Ivor, Pete, we wish you the very best of luck. I know you've had some good results here. We'll see what happens in the 1995 burn-up. I had to have a word with obviously the most consistent record here at the bonfire burn-up. 4 times I believe you won this event, Roger?
I think, yeah, we've been lucky 4 times. No, we've been successful, so really to say that I don't like it is a stupid statement, but today I do like it. This is probably the smoothest thing I've ever been on in my life, and that includes all speedway tracks.
Well, I must admit, I've been talking to 1 or 2 of them about the condition of the track. We know that the track hasn't been used this year. There's been a lot of work going into it, and I think testimony really there by what you were saying, that we've got a terrific racing surface today.
That's right. I only hope that the dust isn't a problem, because there is a little bit of dust flying. Too much water will ruin it. And I hope Tom doesn't put too much on, but I think possibly he'll have to put a little drop on, but please not too much. Just it's so beautiful as it is, it'd be a shame to spoil it.
Well, it would, you're absolutely right, and of course we know that putting water on hard surface like this is going to cause problems, but things looking good for you at the moment. Obviously the engine and the bike and everything all in tip-top condition.
Well, yes, we'd like to end, I really would like to end the season with a win here, but to be as successful as we've been the second half of this year is enough for me, really, because I didn't think we were, at the start of the season when we tried to ride when we were still injured, we didn't think it's ever going to end like this, so, a place on the rostrum would be nice.
We hope we see you up there at the end of the meeting. Roger, very best of luck.
Thanks very much, Jim.
Number 32 is overall, we had a good meeting last week. Scott Nichols goes by. Tony Reynolds out there as well. Number 16, Bernard Dana. That is quick.
You said many times, I'm sure that I'm going to endorse Tony, that we've got a tremendous lineup of riders here, and indeed if I switch over now to the sidecar competitors, Mark Edwards I'm seeing go by, Gary Wright down in front of me, Alan Lewis and Barry Metcalf, who were making some terrific starts last weekend. Now, what effect is these speedway outfits that they were designed to be built and raced in Australia going to have? Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones on a Mitchell-built frame, and I think that that could be an important factor this afternoon. One of our reserves there, Justin Peach goes by. Still got 4 solos, Tony. Trevor Banks.
Trevor Banks, Remy Foster, Andy, the Austrian champion. Clearly everybody interested in this surface and just how much grip there is there. Roger Misa goes by with Shane Lamb.
Well, you mentioned, Tony, of course, that Steve Scott has got such a terrific record in the solo event. Head and shoulders in terms of results above the rest of the competitors. Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones, of course, have won it once. John Horsey and Jason Glennie, the defending champions from last year. Well, there's an additional reserve out there, is number 20, Vaughan Roberts and Kevin Simmons. They won't be in your programme, and there is last year's winners, John Horsley and Jason Glennie. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles, a terrific success last weekend taking the Ace of Aces title. They must be in excellent form at the moment to do such an event.
Up to his best last week, so we have the pleasure of seeing him this week instead. So a couple more chairs coming.
Well, indeed, and one rider that gets a lot of support in this part of the country, I know. He's got number 1 on the machine, it is Steve Smith. And this afternoon, as a temporary passenger, we've got Mick Stace in the chair for Steve Smith. transition, as you rightly say, and already we've got the sidecars going into that first bend. Rowan Ford, I can see as they go into that first bend, but no problems at all for Steve Smith. Exactly the way we want to start his racing this afternoon. Gets to the front of the field going into that first bend. Roger Misa in second place, Dave Steer in third place at the moment, and Dave Steer, as we know, Roger Misa making a mistake on that top corner. He let the back end drift out, and he's allowed Dave Steer and Andy Orchard to move through in the second spot. So now Steve Smith and Mick Stace opening up a bit of a lead, but Dave Steer is the outfit looking for that challenge. Roger Misa desperately trying to get back into that second spot. Roy Spreadbury and Steve Kensington in third place at the moment. They look pretty close to Roger Misa and Shane Lapham as well. But as we look to the far side, this does look a terrific start today for Steve Smith and Mick Stace. They slide that outfit into this bottom corner, looking absolutely terrific at the moment as they go into their last lap for the first outing, leading exactly as they wanted to. Dave Steer and Andy Orchard still in that second place, and quite really is in third spot. Spreadbury getting closer all the time to Roger Misa and Shane Lapham. Really don't look happy with this surface at all at the moment, and Roy Spreadbury goes through into third place. Those two outfits together as they go into this bottom bend, but as we see the checkered flag, the first time for the sidecars, it's a win for outfit number one. That's Steve Smith and Mick Stace. Dave Steer and Andy Orchard finished in second spot. For race 5, the first of the sidecars this afternoon, and a win for outfit number one, as he appears to want to be, Steve Smith and Mick Stace. In second place, number 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. In third place, number 43, Roy Spreadbury and Steve Kensington. Fourth place there, number 51, Roger Misa and Shane Lapham. Fifth place, number 12, that's Tim Bennett, and the winning time, 1:35.62. 1:35.62, that equates to an average of 55.64. Was on the inside. John Hiscock has made the best of the start, so as he comes past us, he's leading going into that first bend. Leading from Martin to the second place. And outside line over Matthews is working his way through on the inside though. He's got from fifth place up into third as he goes into this top corner. Mark Edwards and Nick Waters all got to the front. They've taken over the lead from John Hiscock, who has been very, very close to getting going into this top bend for the second time. Simon Matthews again attempting to go the long way round as we see Cromwell score from Chris Winterburn. They pull out on the top end. Line, he pulls in on the inside though. Watch for a challenge on this top bend. He's getting very, very close to the market. He's certainly showing that he can hold a very, very tight line. He's looking to pick up the drive coming out of that top corner, and down the back straight he goes. Terrific ride from Roger Matthews and Peter Jones. They picked up the got the race lead from Mark Edwards and Nick Waters. John Hiscock and Matt. Now are starting to pull away as they go towards the checkered flag. It's going to be a win first time out for Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. Mark Edwards and Nick Waters hang on to that second, and John Hiscock finishing in third. For all these sidecar crews, a win for number 15, that's Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. In second place, outfit number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Waters. Third place, number 184, John Hiscock and Matt Sleep. And fourth place, number 90, Phil Pittman and Miles Simmons. Fifth place there goes to outfit number 10, that's Gary Wright and Steve Wright. And the winning time, 1:39.37. 1:39.37, that equates to 53.54. Into the centre green. It means that we've got John Halsey now moving up to the front as they go into this bottom bend for the first time. John Halsey and Jason Benny, of course, last year's winners, and they pull out as they come down by us. That is incredible how local John Halsey is trying to defend this title, but goes out in his first ride. It means that the race lead is taken over by Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Well, they've got quite a lead on second place at the moment as they come around towards us for the second time. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles is the lead. In second place, Mick Cave and Dean Bartholomew. On the cycle races to get spread out, but I'm sure Rob Wilson's crew won't mind that at all. A terrific ride last weekend, ended up being the overall victors of the 1995 Ace of Aces, and they'd love to do the double. But what better way to start than his win? One more lap to complete this, and Tony down that back straight. We'll see the checkered flag this time as they come round. So we've lost a couple of outfits in this, the third of the sidecar races. As we see the checkered flag out for Rob Wilson and Tony Miles, they won't mind that at all. They've got a heat win. That's important for them. Of the first leg of the sidecars, and a win for outfit number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. In second place, outfit number 5, Mick Cave and passenger Dean Bartholomew. In third place, number 101, Gavin Newlin and Simon Wall. And in fourth place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Paul Baisby. No other finishes there. The winning time 140.30, 140.30. That equates to a speed of 53.0. Up in second place. Phil Pittman going well at the moment though, out in front as they come round past us for the second time. It's Phil Pittman and Miles Simmons after a disappointing fourth place first time. He's now getting caught again though going down that back straight. He's gone a little bit wide on that back straight. Mark Edwards took full advantage. Well, Rob Wilson is back in fourth place at the moment. He, of course, had a win first time out, so we're disappointed with this place at the moment. Again, it gets very, very close. Wilson now closing up on Mark Edwards as well. As they go into this bottom bend, while that battle's going on for second place, Phil Pittman and Miles Simmons are taking full advantage and still keeping that lead. Well, Rob Wilson again looks the... Terrific position leading while this battle's going on behind them. They take the checkered flag as they come past us this time. Roger Meester and Shane Lapham hang on to second, and Mark Edwards, just by the skin of his teeth, hangs on to that third spot. To the official result of the start of the second leg of the sidecars, a win for outfit number 90, Phil Pittman and Miles Simmons. In second place, number 51, Roger Meester and Shane Lapham. In third place, number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. Fourth place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Fifth place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst. And sixth place, number 10, Gary Wright. The winning time, 137.79, 137.79 that time. That equates to an average speed of 54.41. Past me, it's those two that go into the first bend. As they come round off that first bend, that one goes Jason Glennie, of course, defending this bonfire burn-up title here this afternoon, and as Tony had mentioned in the solo class, of course, at the moment he's got the lead, but only just from John Hiscock and Matt Steeple, getting closer and closer all the time. They've gone for a wide line as they come down fast speed. Robin Chris Winterburn have also had problems in their first line. On the inside coming over that top bend. John Hiscock takes over the lead from John Halsey in second place. Rob Winterburn getting closer and closer to John Halsey as well. But we know that Rob can hold a very, very tight line. It's going to be close on this bottom bend, but he gets forced to go wide. Oh, terrific ride this from John Hiscock. And then John Halsey pulled out again with problems. He goes up that top bend. He's back in, and I think that's possibly a puncture that John Halsey has suffered, the way that outfit is being driven. But as we look to see them come round to the checkered flag, it is John Hiscock and Matt Steeple to take a race win. Robert Chris Winterburn gets second, Alan Burke gets third. Justin Peach, in fact, the reserve that's come out, gets fifth place. And as I can see, John Halsey and Jason Glennie come over the line. It was a back wheel puncher, so things not going John Hiscock and John Halsey's way at all. It's as a win for outfit number 184, that's John Hiscock and Matt Steeple. In second place, number 148, Rob and Chris Winterburn. In third place, number 3, Alan Blewett and Barry Metcalf. In fourth place, outfit number 4. That, of course, is our reserve that's come in, Justin Peach. And Ian Weatherly, we believe, is the passenger to Justin this afternoon. In fifth place, number 43, that's Roy Spreadbury and Steve Kensington. And sixth place, number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie. The winning time, 1:38.07. That equates to a speed of 54.25. 1:38.07, that winning time, 54.25, the equivalent speed. At the moment for Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. They still lead, but watch for that third place. Steve Smith has now found a way through on the inside of Mick Cave. There's no way through. As he goes into this top end. Just one more corner to negotiate, and Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones looking in terrific form this afternoon. The only outfit to get 2 rides and 2 wins. They take the checkered flag. Dave Steer gets another second place, Mick Cave hangs on to that third spot, and Steve Smith back in fourth. And a chance to see in action once again, outfit at number 15, Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. They take the race win. In second place, number 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. Third place there, outfit number 5, a good ride for Mick Cave and Dean Bartholomew, and in 4th place, outfit number 1, Steve Smith and Mick Stace. 5th place goes to outfit number 12, Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves. No 6th finisher there, the winning time, 1:37.24, 1:37.24 that time. That equates to a speed of 54 points. If you look down the top 9 that I've been given of the point scorers, Ivor Matthews, the only crew that's had 2 rides and 2 wins. Closest to him is John Hiscock with a 3rd and a 1st, giving me 11 points overall. And then we've got 4 riders together who've had wins and 4th places, equal to Dave Steele with 2 seconds. As we get underway on the first of the 3rd legs, and as we go into that road, Mick Cave is right up there in 2nd place. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. I thought I was going to say in 3rd place, but of course it isn't. We'll correct that one as they come round past us. And it is definitely Mick Cave that leads from Royce in 2nd place. The race goes on. Going down that back straight, indeed looks to make up a place in the 2nd. So things not going well for Roger Meter and Shane Lapham this afternoon. But a terrific ride from Mick Cave and Dean Bartholomew, as they've now got Dave Steele, Reed, and he's like Dave Steele desperately trying to run his ball. Roger Meter coming back in him again though, goes the long way round and doesn't make it on that bend this time. A terrific ride from Mick Cave once again as he goes into that bottom bend. He still leads. It's going to be the last lap flag for him this time as he comes by. Has Dave Steele worked his way through? Dave Steele just noses his way in front. So Dave Steele and Dave Steele, 2 seconds already this afternoon, looking to come towards the checkered flag. This is going to be his first heat win, and what a time to do it when you're into the 3rd heats. So Mick Cave and Dean Bartholomew have been scoring well as well. They've had 2nd and 3rd, and now another 2nd. Roger Meter and Shane Lapham finishing there in 3rd place. The sidecars, 3rd leg, and a win for outfit number 17, Dave Steele and Andy Orchard. In 2nd place, number 5, that's Mick Cave and Dean Bartholomew. In 3rd place, number 51, Roger Meter and Shane Lapham. And 4th place there, number 148, Rob and Chris Winterburn. 5th place, number 13, John Halsey and Jason Benny. 6th finisher there, number 101, that's Gavin Newlin. And the winning time, 1:36.84. 1:36.84, that winning time. That equates to a speed of 54.9. So many outfits not scoring consistently, I think is the thing I'll say. As we look to Heat 20, and what a lineup. We've got Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones, 2 rides and 2 wins. They're joined by Steve Smith, Rob Wilson and Phil Pittman, all who've had wins, and then followed it with 4th places. Into that 2nd place as they go into this bottom bend. Rob Wilson trying to work his way through. Still Royce Bradbury's got that 2nd spot. Steve Smith on the outside of him though. Rob Wilson on the inside. Well, Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. 2nd place. Steve Smith trying to work his way through. Scott 3rd and then now he's looking for that 2nd place. Rob Wilson closing again. Phil Pittman pushing Rob Wilson along as well. Around past me for the 2nd time, and Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones looking to make it 3 rides and 3 wins. That's at the back of the field. Phil Pittman is starting to move now. In front of Rob Wilson, up into 4th place, but it's a terrific scrap for that 2nd, 3rd and 4th place. Royce Bradbury and Steve Kitchener still got that 2nd at the moment, but Steve Smith never letting them get away. Into the last lap they go, and as Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones pull away, it's going to be this battle for 2nd place, and it's going to be perhaps a bit more interesting as we go into this top bend. Steve Smith still desperately trying to get that 2nd. Royce Bradbury goes a little bit wide. Steve Smith not being able to capitalise on it on that top bend. As he goes into the pit bend, he looks perhaps lined up to go for a tight exit of this bottom bend. It's not going to be. Ira Matthews takes the win. Roy Spreadbury takes second. Steve Smith in third. Phil Pitman in fourth. And Rob Wilson in fifth. Keeping yet again this maximum going. A win in Heat 20 for outfit number 15, Ira Matthews and Peter Jones. In second place, number 43, that's Roy Spreadbury and Steve Kentington. In third place, number 1, Steve Smith and Mick Stace. In fourth place, number 90, Phil Pitman and Miles Simmons. And fifth place there, number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. There was no sixth finisher, the winning time 1:36.94, 1:36.94, 54.88. That equates to, as an average speed, 54.88. Tim Bennett gets into that first bend, exactly where it was. To go down that back straight, Duncan Toller through up in third place. John Hiscock back in fourth at the moment. But it's Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves looking as if they've realised now how they can ride this outfit. Tim himself almost off the outfit as he goes into that. Australian-built Mitchell outfit as he comes around that bottom bend. A much better line this time. Oh, John Hiscock and Matt Steve who had a win last time out. And back in third place at the moment. Mark Edwards and Nick just watching Tim Bennett go away from them as they go down that back straight. Into the last lap they go this time, Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves. Look as if they've certainly got used to this outfit now. How quick was he? The chance to get by perhaps. Goes down that back straight, following into this last bend. Will he go outside or inside? He looks to dive underneath, perhaps coming on the exit of the bend. Forced to go wide. Not quite making it, so Mark Edwards and Nick Walters getting that second place, but a terrific ride from Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves. Outfit number 12, of course it is, Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves. In second place, outfit number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. In third place, number 184, John Hiscock and Matt Sleep. Fourth place there, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst. And in fifth place, number 3, Alan Blewett. Sixth place there, number 10, Gary Wright, and the winning time, 1:37.86. 1:37.86. That equates to 54.37. 54.37, the average speed. Well, thanks, Tonians. Really, I've got to say that we've seen so often this season, it really is going to be these last rides that determine who goes into that big final. Only 6, of course, go through to that final, and at the moment, if we look at the top 10 on points, it is so close in the middle ground. Ira Matthews, of course, the only rider that's had 3 rides and 3 wins. He's some 4 points ahead of his nearest competitor, who is Dave Steele, on 17 points. And then with going down to just 12 points, which can make so much difference in this last heat, we've got another 7 riders. They've all been taking points off of each other. Steve Smith with a win, a 4th and a 3rd. Mick Cave, who's had a 2nd, a 3rd and a 2nd. John Hiscock, who goes in this one, he's had a 3rd, a win and another 3rd. Roger Mesa with a 4th, a 2nd and a 3rd, knows he's got to go well in this one. Equally, Alan Blewett knows he's got to get a good result. Now, will Ira Matthews go through to that final with a maximum? He's had 3 rides so far and scored maximum 21 points. John Hiscock up in 2nd as they go into that bend. Ira Matthews and Peter Jones get away there as they go down that back straight, and they've already opened up considerable margin on 2nd place, Roger Misa and Shane Lapham. John Hiscock and Matt Sleep, the crew, are in third place at the moment. Gavin Newland finding his way through for that fourth place. But as Roger Misa goes a little bit wide, you can see that John Hiscock can find a way through. Let's see how big this gap can get, perhaps between first and second. And John Hiscock is closing up all the time on Roger Misa for that second place. But at the moment, nobody with an answer to this outfit of Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. John Hiscock, though, is desperately trying to find a way through, and has he got through in a second? He really would say this afternoon. He gets around that top bend, gets up in a second. Roger Misa had all sorts of problems on that top bend. Losing the drive once again, slips out, and you can see the disadvantage he's now got, that he has dropped back some considerable distance now between second and third place. But as they go into the last lap, no problems at all for Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. John Hiscock was sitting third overall on the points table. I think this ride possibly is going to get him a ride in that A final. Of course, he's now got to sit back and see what happens in the other two heats. But at the moment, one man we know we're going to see in that final. He goes through 4 rides and 4 wins on maximum points, Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. First of these fourth leg rides for the sidecars, and a win. His fourth this afternoon, number 15, it's Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. In second place, number 184, John Hiscock and Matt Sleep. In third place, number 51, Roger Misa and Shane Lapham. Fourth place, outfit number 4, that of course is our reserve that came in, Justin Peach. And in fifth place, number 20, Vaughan Roberts, another one of our reserves, and in sixth place, number 101, Gavin Newland. The winning time, 1:37.54, 1:37.54 that time. That equates to an average speed of 54.54. 54.54, that average speed. As we transfer those points scored into the overall points chart, as I mentioned, as we go into race 27, it's all going to get very, very interesting to see exactly who it is that makes that big A final. Race 27, Steve Smith has got that first bend in first place. We've realised that he needs to score well in this last ride. The marshal was putting out a red flag after we've had Rob and Chris Winterburn spin round on that first corner. Well, the outfit obviously still on the racing line, so the clerk of the course deciding in the interest of safety he'll get all of them to restart. That second spot, so a terrific first bend for them. And at the moment, Tim Bennett right at the back of the field. Number 1, Steve Smith and Big Stace, knew that a good ride in this last ride, further place in the final. Between them and second place, Chris Winterburn. Big Cave and Dean Bartholomew in third place at the moment. Could do with getting up into second to make sure of a place in that final. Mark Edwards and Nick Walters know that they need to do a lot better than this fourth place to stand a chance of getting into that final. Mark Edwards moving through as Mick Cave made a mistake on that top end. He pulls off into the centre again, rejoins the circuit at the back of the field, and now Tim Bennett is starting to get going again. He's up into fourth place as we go into the last lap. Steve Smith and Big Stace doing exactly what they needed to do in this last ride. Robert Chris Winterburn up in second. Mark Edwards in third place. Second. Tim Bennett still there in fourth place. As we look to this bottom corner for the last time in this heat, it's Steve Smith and Big Stace that have, well, if they hit problems, they're certainly slowing on that bottom bend. They're going to make it to the line, but only just to get the win. Robert Chris Winterburn senses something has gone wrong, but they can just crossed the line in second. As Mark Edwards and Nick Walters get that third place, and we wonder, is that enough to get them into the final? Result of this, the almost completion of these qualifying rides. A win for rider number 1, that's Steve Smith and Mick Stace. In second place, number 148, Rob and Chris Burn. In third place, number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. And in fourth place, number 12, Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves. Fifth place goes to number 74, Duncan Tolhurst, and sixth place there, outfit number 5, Mick Cave and Dean Bartholomew. The winning time, 139.47. 139.47 it was, that equates to 53.49. Sort places out for some of the other crews. Dave Steer at the moment back in fourth place. Needs to get a better result than this if my arithmetic is correct, but Phil Pittman and Miles Simmons up in second place looking for that. Up from fourth place to take the lead. Phil Pittman has followed him through as well. He's up in the second place in front of John Halsey. Rob Wilson now trying to get in on the action as well. He's moved up from that fifth place. And looks to go the win here, I feel sure, are going to get through into that A final. They come round off that bottom bend, they'll see the last lap flag this time, this the last of the qualifying heats. So all the points will be sorted out as Rob Wilson tries to make up a place. Looking to go around the outside, on the inside. So Royce Bradbury now takes both of them going down that back straight. Rob Wilson desperately trying to improve his position, but Royce Bradbury's got that third at the moment. The win is for Dave Steer, second to Phil Pittman, and Royce Bradbury does win that battle for third place. John Halsey in fourth and Rob Wilson in fifth. The last of the qualifying heats, a win for outfit number 17, that's Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. In second place, number 90, Phil Pittman and Miles Simmons. In third place, number 43, Royce Bradbury, number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie, and fifth place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Sixth place there, outfit number 10, Gary Wright. And the winning time, 139.07, 139.07, and equates to a speed of 53.70. So the last of the qualifying heats completed. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles in second. Royce Bradbury and Steve Kenchinen going around the outside and trying to get that lead away from Mick Cave. They've gone the long way round. It's Rob Wilson that looks to have the best of the challenges though, as he goes in tight into this front bend. Tries to ride away through. He turns the barrel back on going down the back straight. Still just with the lead, Mick Cave and Dean Bartholomew. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles closer all the time though. Royce Bradbury now getting up close as well. He's in third spot and looks as if he could make a challenge for second or if not first. Those three have got away with the lead. Finalised and battle for his first place. Rob Wilson again looks to get his outfit on the inside. But Mick Cave closes the gap once again. And I'm looking at the back of the field as well. Tim Bennett has now started to get motivated as well and starts to work his way through. But these three outfits still locked together in this battle for first, second and third. Rob Wilson again tries to find now again a big place to get that wheel back in front. Royce Bradbury anxiously watching what's going on in front of him. Because at the back has hotted up as Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves has got faster and faster and has got up into 4th place. Well, still this very close battle for 1st place. And Mick Cave just managed to hang on to the lead. Together as they go into that bottom bend. Again you can see Mick Cave drive. Royce Bradbury comes in hard into the back of Mick Cave. Rob Wilson now has moved through and Royce Bradbury with that move has got up into 2nd. Just one more lap. Forced by Mick Cave. He's got that 2nd place and goes after Rob Wilson as they go into this last bend. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles leading as they went into the bend, but Royce Bradbury going the long way around, and is he going to get him on the last bend? As indeed they see the checkered flag go, it's going to be a win for Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. But only just for Royce Bradbury and Steve Gentleson. Mick Cave was so long the only leader, back in 3rd place as he went across the line, and Tim Bennett finishing in 4th. Oh, we knew the finals were going to be good, and dare I say that was only the B final. Wrong to call it a consolation final, really, isn't it? But a tremendous ride from Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. It's number 24 that goes in 1st place. They take that win. In 2nd place, two of them, number 43, Royce Bradbury and Steve Kentington. In 3rd place, number 5, Mick Cave and Dean Bartholomew. In 4th place, number 12, Tim Bennett and Steve Hargreaves. In 5th place, number 148, Rob and Chris Winterburn. And in 6th place, number 51, Roger Misa and Shane Lapham. 225.44, that equates to a speed of 53.81. 53.81, that average speed, as we now look forward to the 1995 Grand Finals. In front, and indeed already started to open the gaps up. And as Dave Steer comes back onto the circuit, Ivor Matthews sees him now and goes round the outside of him. The rest of the field also goes. Steve Smith goes on the inside, and Dave Steer with all sorts of problems on that top end. Slows going down the back straight. But Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones have looked in tremendous form this afternoon, and they really have stamped their authority on this event. They won it back in 1993, and it's going to take a lot to catch them in this sort of form. It's Steve Smith that's taken the challenge. He's up in 2nd place. He's slowly on that top end. He's certainly slowed in the middle of the event, but he's got the power back on going down the back straight. A great scrap going on for 3rd place at the moment. Remember, it's the top 3 that we get up there on the rostrum at the end of the day. Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones still leading in from Steve Smith and Mick Stace in 2nd. John Hiscock has now moved through into 3rd place. That's he got a 2nd last year. Really get there for 3rd place this year. Bill Pittman coming to have a go at him as well for that 3rd place. But as we look to the lead, it's still Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones. We know that the outfit they ride is suited to this circuit, and he's proving yet again that his design of machinery to driver and passenger winning combination. As they go down that back straight into this bottom corner, they're going to be seeing the last lap flag this time. Just one more lap to complete, and the 1995 burn-up becomes theirs. He's certainly slowed again, but Steve Smith has got a lot of work to do to try and close that gap. Well, Phil Pittman has won that battle for 4th place at the moment. That's scrap going on for that 3rd place. He's been slowing in the race, and indeed he's slowed on that back straight, and as the rest of the field go by him, yet again, tragedy for Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones is coming round off the bottom corner. It's Steve Smith and Mick Stace. They take the 1995 burn-up. Phil Pittman takes 2nd place, and John Hiscock gets on the rostrum in 3rd place. Once again, bitter disappointment for Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones here at the Broading Circuit. I'm sure a lot of you will remember that incredible Masters final they had here, and to repeat it again on the 5th lap of the burn-up final. How can you put words into that to sum it up? He's been absolutely dominating the sidecar class this afternoon, and then to be hit with mechanical problems, what a tragedy. But we can't take it away from Steve Smith. He's ridden brilliantly as well this afternoon. With standing passenger mixed race, he's taken the 1995 burn-up. Indeed, that makes it 3 burn-up victories overall. He won it in 1989, he won it in 1990, and he's now won it in 1995. Of the 1995 burn-up sidecar final, a win for outfit number 1, Steve Smith and Mixed Ace. In second place, number 90, Phil Pittman and Miles Simmons. In third place, John Hiscock and Matt Sleep. I should give you some numbers really, shouldn't I? 190 and 184. In fourth place, number 8, Mark Edwards and Nick Walters. Fifth place goes to number 15, Ivor Matthews and Peter Jones, and 6th place, number 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. The winning time was 2:24.77, 2:24.77, and that equates to a speed of 54.06. We've now had a pull up to 6 competitors that have ended up on the top 3 for 1995. Finishing in third place, they were second in 1994, third this year, John Hiscock and Matt Sleep. But John, I've got to say that when we saw that lineup, you got there into the final, and did you think you were going to be up here in 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. We were very well today, so we give it all our best.
Well, you certainly did. I know, looking back over the years, you do enjoy this circuit, don't you?
Yeah, it's very good. You can actually ride it at my speed.
Well, the other thing that I've got to let everybody know is that we've heard that Massimo did actually have a broken wrist, but there's some person standing next to you that you're suffering the same thing there.
Right, so.
So you're not going to give me any more than that, are you? It was about 3 weeks ago, wasn't it, up at Coventry that you actually broke the wrist?
Yeah, we went into the back of Halsey and sort of spun us out into the fence. That's been fun.
So does that mean that after today it goes back in the plaster?
Yeah, I'll go down to the hospital tonight or tomorrow morning, see what they say.
Right, there you are. You can see that we've even got very brave men in the sidecar world. Finishing in third place, John Hiscock and Matt Sleep. So we move on to second place, and when I look back through the history books, of course, I can't find this name at all, because they've not had any previous history of winning the bonfire burnout. They finished in second place. We know they're an up-and-coming crew. It is, of course, Phil Pittman and Miles Simmons. Question is that Phil's come up here sporting a black eye. Am I allowed to ask where that come from?
Yeah, it's from the Aces last week, first ride.
So you were suffering last week and then had to continue this week?
Well, yeah, but that's the way it goes, isn't it? But nice day today, brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. Everybody's been saying about how well that track rode, but it is just literally so flat and smooth that you can just keep the power on, can't you?
Oh yeah, the bends went polished, but same very well, just throttle control, I suppose.
And I'm going to say that Miles, obviously a fantastic finish to the end of the season.
Oh yeah, we couldn't ask for better really, and we had a good day. We rode our hearts out and had a good result. So, yeah, brilliant season really, overall.
A brilliant season indeed, finishing second overall with for the 1995 burn-up, Phil Pitman and Mark Simmons. Well, of course, we've got second and third. I've only just got one more crew who get up here. And of course, I want a very big round of applause and a big amount of cheering and shouting because they've been up here before. Steve Smith won it in 89, he won it in 1990. Now the winners of the 1995 burn-up are Steve Smith and Mick Stace. The very shy Mick Stace. So they're getting organised here. They said you've got to have the photographs taken before we have a word with you. Yeah, the most important bit, Steve, the check's in the top. You can see who does all the organising, can't you? It's the man with the camera let, you see. Well, that's the photographs taken. Obviously now we've got to try and get a word with this man, but Steve, the obvious thing is that it wasn't consistent today. So was it a win, then a fourth? What was actually going on?
Yeah, we were pretty inconsistent today. It's the first time I've been up on the rostrum for about 2 years. I don't know really what to say. It makes a change, I know that. It's bloody great. I tell you what, it's great. Rob experienced it last week and he knows what it's like now. Why were we inconsistent? I'm not sure. When we get, perhaps I'm getting too old to fight from the back now. When I get out in front, fine, everything's good. I normally say a lot on the mic. I don't particularly want to say a lot today, other than there's two people here I'd like to dedicate this win to. One is Keith Wall, my passenger, who suffered serious injuries earlier this year, and he's here today, and thanks very much, Keith, thanks for your support, and my wife and my family for 2 years of wilderness and trying times, and hopefully we're going to put that right now, but thanks very much indeed.
Well done, Steve, and indeed obviously what I'm going to try and do is get a word with this very reluctant Mick Stace, because Mick, you have been up here before, haven't you? And of course, you know, you should now be used to actually saying a few words. From your point of view, how did that final go?
It was good. We had a little bit of luck, but we was there to take advantage, so...
And have you enjoyed passengering, stepping in at the last moment to help Steve out?
Yeah, it's been a very good experience.
I think you must be becoming one of the most experienced passengers about now, aren't you? Well, there are the winners of the 1995 Bonfire Burn-Up, Steve Smith and Mick Stace.
Sorted in a minute. This is for next year's programme, remember. Fellas, if we can get everybody together, can you all come down to the front, fellas, and let the crowd see one last time the Bonfire Burn-Up winners, the top 3 solos, the top 3 sidecar crews for 1995. Let's hear it for all of them. Well done, fellas. bottles.